Thank you very much, Your Excellency, SADC Executive Secretary, Dr. Stegomena Lawrence Tax. Ladies and gentlemen, I now ask that we all rise to our feet as I invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, to also deliver a short statement.
May be seated. Your Excellency, Dr. Lungu, President of the Republic of Zambia, Your Excellency, Dr. Moketsi Eric Masisi, President of the Republic of Botswana, Your Excellency, Mr. Felix Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairman of the AU, Your Excellency, Mr. Filipe Nyusi, President of the Republic of Mozambique and Chairman of SADC, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Comrade Mbumba, Acting Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, Mr. Temba Masuka, the Executive Secretary of SADC, Dr. Tax, the Secretary General of COMESA, Madam Kapwepwe, Honorable Ministers here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. It is my great honor and privilege to join you today at this historic occasion. On behalf of the government and people of Zimbabwe, and indeed on my own behalf, I wish to extend my congratulations to the governments and the people of Botswana and Zambia on the occasion of the official opening of the Kazungula Bridge and the one-stop border post between the two republics. This indeed is a milestone achievement in our SADC region. I wish sincerely to thank my dear brothers and colleagues, His Excellency President Masisi of Botswana, and His Excellency President Edgar Lungu of Zambia, who in 2018 extended an invitation to Zimbabwe to be part of this grand project. In the fullness of time, Zimbabwe will be part of this hallmark project, which accelerates our regional integration efforts. Meanwhile, my country continues to undertake and modernize serious transport infrastructure development projects towards integrating the existing structures to enhance efficient connection with Botswana and Zambia and other countries in our region. The completion of the Kazungula Bridge project is therefore timely and will undoubtedly enhance intra-Africa trade. I wish to thank the governments of Botswana and Zambia under the capable stewardship of my great friends and colleagues and brothers, President Masisi and President Lungu, for the wonderful work and the spirit of cooperation they have exhibited. Regional projects of this nature give impetus to the achievement of the infrastructure development targets and multifaceted integration envisaged in both SADC and Africa region in general. Allow me to join you in paying tribute to the development partners, contractors, and financiers who steadfastly supported this regional project. In conclusion, I wish once again to express my congratulations to the governments and people, the great people of Botswana and the great people of Zambia, for the successful completion of the Kazungula Bridge project and the one-stop border post. I reiterate Zimbabwe's commitment to be part of this historic project for the benefit of our region, SADC. I thank you.
Thank you so much. That was His Excellency, Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe. We move on with the program. I'll now invite His Excellency, Dr. Mokwetsi Eric Kabeswe Masisi, President of the Republic of Botswana. And I will request that we all stand as we invite the President. We may take our seats.
Thank you. You may be seated, please. My co-host, Your Excellency, Mr. Edgar Lungu, President of the Republic of Zambia, Your Excellency, Mr. Felix Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairperson of the African Union, and guest of honor, Your Excellency, Mr. Philip Nyusi, President of the Republic of Mozambique and Chairman of SADC, Your Excellency, Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Your Excellency, Senator Themba Masuku, the Acting Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, and Your Excellency, Dr. Mbumba, the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, honorable ministers here present, Your Excellency, the Executive Secretary of SADC and Secretary General of COMESA, distinguished senior officials, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Murumere. Today is a truly momentous occasion in the history of the republics of Botswana and Zambia. It is the day on which we celebrate the fruition of our close bilateral relations, which have resulted in this magnificent infrastructural project. It is a great pleasure to be with you, my dear friend, my very dear bosom brother, hardworking, wonderful and cooperative neighbor, Your Excellency, President Chagwa Edgar Lungu. As we officially open the Kazungula Bridge at the quadro point where four countries uniquely meet, I wish to recognize and appreciate the presence of Your Excellency, President Felix Antonio Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Chairperson of the African Union, and the guest of honor at this auspicious occasion. I also wish to thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Philip Nyusi, President of the Republic of Mozambique and Chairperson of SADC. Your Excellency, my very good neighbor and elder brother from another mother, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Your Excellency Themba Masuku, the Acting Prime Minister of Eswatini, Your Excellency and dear neighbor, Dr. Mbumba, the Vice President of Namibia, high-level officials representing heads of state and government and regional economic communities. It is wonderful for you to all come, and the guests, to witness a rarity in history. Your presence means a lot to me and to the people of Botswana. And I want to thank all of you from the very bottom of my heart for your continued support in our development efforts. Botswana attaches great importance to the friendly bilateral relations that happily subsist between our two sisterly countries. My country regards Zambia as a key strategic partner in development. This bridge is therefore testimony to the ever-growing scope and scale of cooperation which our two countries have enjoyed since the colonial era. Very close to the place where we are, for those of you who do not know, used to be one of the only very few rare, safe getaway places for refugees from neighboring countries. Because Botswana, at independence, was surrounded by white minority-ruled, hostile, draconian, colonial, arrogant monsters. And the small border, riverine border between Zambia and Botswana provided a conduit which, despite the presence of hippos, crocodile, snakes, and all manner of dangerous wildlife in the river, presented greater reliability of safety of passage for those seeking to liberate their own countries. And isn't it proud that Vice President Mbumba, who camped in Kazungula, Botswana, before he came to Kazungula, Zambia, was one of those in the 60s. As he was visited by former President Pohamba and many other liberation icons. And hence the reason which we advance with a lot of conviction that we in Botswana must be recognized also as belonging to the unique club of former liberation movements, the only difference being we did not bear arms. We bore our humility and our willingness to support. In this context, the region will always be indebted to the people of Zambia and their governments. Therefore, this bridge, where it stands, is of historical significance to the liberation of the whole of Southern Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the signing of the 2012 agreement between our two nations to construct the Kazungula Bridge presented a unique opportunity for us to build this iconic, eye-catching, and marvelous piece of engineering. And I'm delighted to note that the two countries have signed all the necessary legal instruments to operationalize Kazungula Bridge. I am happy to note that the Republic of Zimbabwe and ourselves with Zambia have agreed in principle to be a partner in this project, and our officials are working and will work increasingly faster and harder to complete the remaining works for Zimbabwe and hopefully we will enroll Namibia in on this bridge and one-stop border. Botswana has always been of the view that the Kazungula Bridge will open avenues for improved trade and job creation, as was outlined by previous speakers. There is no doubt that the completion of this bridge has raised the expectations of our people. It goes without saying that goods from Lesotho, Eswatini, South Africa, and Namibia, as well as goods from Zambia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, Angola, Kenya, and all countries to the north of us, will use this unique bridge in the true spirit of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, by growing our strategic partnership through this project, we have improved the development and competitiveness of our economies to attract more private sector investment, thereby supporting efforts to create employment for our burgeoning youth. I was recently appointed Generation Unlimited leader and its champion for Southern Africa. The global initiative is a multi-sectoral partnership created to expand education, skills development, and employment opportunities for young people and to capacitate them as innovators of the future to lead the fourth industrial revolution on our continent. This bridge will provide business opportunities, particularly facilitated through information communication technology by the young people, for the young people, and with the young people throughout Southern Africa and beyond. I am therefore presented with an inimitable opportunity to work in collaboration with my dear colleagues present here in the rest of Africa and the globe to genuinely and meaningfully empower our youthful population to drive the development of our countries through science and technology and make our world a better place to live in. Allow me in this connection to inform you that Botswana will host the first Forbes Under 30 Summit in Africa, which is scheduled to be held in Gaborone and Kasane, right in your neighborhood, a stone throw away, from the 26th to the 30th of September this year. The summit will attract more than 600 young people from Botswana, Africa, obviously beginning in our neighborhood, and the rest of the world. This will create a conducive environment for young entrepreneurs to share their business ideas with the global business community and investors. Your Excellencies, as some of you may be aware, this one bridge project includes the one-stop border post facilities replicated exactly on both sides of the border. This bridge was initially conceived as a NEPAD project. It evolved to encompass the multimodal transport plan under the Program of Infrastructure Development in Africa, PIDA rather. This PIDA program encompasses liberalization of air travel, rail links, road, water, and other modes of transport, with only one objective: to unite the states of Africa in order to foster trade on the continent. I want to applaud and acknowledge the sterling work done by the Joint Steering Committee, chaired by the heads of the executing agencies of Botswana and Zambia, and the Kazungula Bridge Project Office. Please give them a round of applause. They have delivered a truly iconic and magnificent masterpiece, fit for global celebrities to come and enjoy. In the same vein, I'd like to take this opportunity to express my profound gratitude to our development partners, particularly the Japanese International Development Agency, which funded the project on the Botswana side. I further recognize the tremendous work achieved by our own citizen professionals, the consultants, the engineers, environmentalists, and other key contributors to the design, supervision, and construction of this project. To the international contractors who participated in the construction of the bridge, particularly Daewoo Engineering and Construction, Zongang Engineering Construction, and Awi Foreign Economic Construction, I want to express my sincere appreciation for your expertise, which contributed to the meticulous and timely delivery of the project. Let me close my remarks by reiterating that only with mutual goodwill and friendship between our two countries and the support of our regional and continental bodies can the project achieve what we envisioned when it was first conceptualized. We remain positive that this project will be a model and a benchmark on the continent and the world at large. Again, President Lungu, thank you. President Mnangagwa, thank you. The people of Zambia, thank you.
Thank you. That was a statement by His Excellency, Dr. Mongwetsi Eric Masisi, President of the Republic of Botswana. Just before we invite the host, thank you so much, Your Excellency. Just before we invite the host, that is His Excellency, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, President of the Republic of Zambia, we are now going to take a break in form of a cultural performance. And it's at this stage that we are now going to invite the Zambian National Dance Troupe with this performance. A big hand to the dance troupe. That was the national dance troupe there doing it in style. It was actually a two-in-one kind of dance. The first dance that you saw is a UNESCO recognized performance, Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. The dance is performed in the Western province of Zambia. It is a social dance. It is performed on occasions where people are happy, a social kind of dance. Then the other dance was Vimbuza from the Eastern province of Zambia, another social dance coming from the Eastern province of Zambia. We move on with the program. At this stage, I will now invite His Excellency, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, the President of the Republic of Zambia, as he delivers his statement. If we can be upstanding.
Kindly take your seats, Your Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen, please. Your Excellency, Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, African Union Chairperson, and our guest of honor at this event. Your Excellency, Mr. Felipe Jacinto Nyusi, President of the Republic of Mozambique, and our chairperson in the SADC. Your Excellency, Dr. Mokwetsi Eric Kiabetswe Masisi, my dear brother, President of the Republic of Botswana, and our co-host, Your Excellency, Dr. Emerson Dabiso Mnangagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Your Excellency, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, representing His Excellency, President Hage Geingob, Senator Themba N. Masuku, Acting Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, representing His Majesty King Mswati III, Her Excellency Ms. Rosemary Mashaba, High Commissioner of the Republic of South Africa, accredited to Botswana, representing His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa, Your Excellency, Dr. Stogomena Lawrence Tax, our SADC Executive Secretary, Your Excellency, Ms. Chilesheka Pwepwe, Commercial Secretary General, our Royal Highnesses present here. I saw some, of course, I couldn't recognize them from afar, but I saw them. I know you when you are there. Honorable ministers present from the Republic of Zambia and those from Botswana, honorable members of parliament, members of diplomatic corps and cooperating partners, senior government officials, distinguished invited guests. Here I should pause and add that even those who haven't been invited are welcome. In Africa, there is a propensity to celebrate with neighbors and even to mourn with neighbors. So those who are not invited are welcome, including my party officials. I see that you are always there when I'm there. And thank you for giving me, I should say thank you for having given me a job. And I look forward to you renewing my contract in August when we vote on the 12th. I cherish and adore you. Thank you for your support. Members of the media, indeed, here I'm talking of even those online and social media, including those who distort facts. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I know we are hungry, all of us. Good afternoon. Yes, thank you. It is with indeed great pleasure that I stand here today to be part of the official commissioning ceremony of the Kazungula Bridge. This masterpiece has in effect connected two great nations, Zambia and Botswana. It is not far-fetched to add that this bridge is actually connecting the Southern African Development Community, SADC, hence its significance. This is why at this auspicious occasion, we have 4 heads of state whose presence I have just alluded to, in addition to those representing heads of state. To you, Your Excellencies, I join my brother, His Excellency President Masisi, in warmly welcoming you to this landmark occasion as a significant milestone in our bilateral, regional, and continental cooperation. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, this project, which comprises a bridge across the Zambezi River and one-stop border post on the Zambian and Botswana sides, bears testimony of the excellent relations between the Republic of Zambia and the Republic of Botswana. Since the project was first conceptualized, our two governments and peoples worked tirelessly to ensure its realization. Let me therefore take this opportunity to thank the people of the Republic of Botswana and Zambia for their support, sacrifices, patience, and perseverance during the construction phase. I also render special recognition to government ministries and agencies from both Botswana and Zambia that played various roles in the construction of this marvel of a bridge. Indeed, this project was made possible largely due to the excellent bilateral relations and cooperation between our two countries, which was attained in the spirit of working together. Excellencies, distinguished guests, the digital wing of my government, which is commonly known as Smart Zambia, has digitized the Department of Immigration in Zambia and put it on the government service bus. This means that people around the world can access Zambian immigration services and transact. Zambia is now supporting multiple payment channels, such as mobile money payments, electronic wallet payments, electronic money transfers, and direct bank payments. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I wish to recognize and pay glowing tribute to their excellencies, the former presidents of the Republic of Zambia and Botswana for the roles they played and whose visionary leadership set the foundation for this joint project and ensured its continued progression. Their dream has been realized, and I am personally grateful to the Zambian people for placing their trust in me and giving my government the privilege of seeing this project to fruition. From the Zambian perspective, this is yet another monumental achievement in our agenda to transform the country through infrastructure development. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, given the opportunity, my government will continue to channel efforts towards enhancing the well-being of the Zambian people through, among other ways, investment in strategic infrastructure to ensure the country is well linked internally and externally to facilitate easy movement of goods, people, and services. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, it is gratifying that His Excellency President Tshisekedi is present here today as guest of honor because we are on the way of putting up a similar infrastructure between Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The project under the public-private partnership is called the Kasomeno-Mwenda Toll Road, Bridge and Border Post. Once completed, it will decongest traffic at the Kasumbalesa border post on the Wavish Bay Ndola Lubumbashi corridor. Those of you know what I'm talking about. We appreciate that this will indeed add to a lot more integration between Zambia, Tanzania, Congo, and the East Africa. That's what we're talking about when you talk of integration. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, the Kazungula Bridge project was worth the effort. The transit traffic through Kazungula border will greatly improve due to reduced border transit time, as you have already heard, as well as improved trade facilitation measures and border management operations. This is because of the inclusion of the one-stop border post. This will lower the cost of doing business, and this in turn will result in an increase in trade and competitiveness, job creation, tourism, and other positive ripple effects, and lead to the development of our local communities. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, in addition to national and bilateral significance, this facility will promote regional and continental integration. The completion of the project is indeed timely, as it will facilitate increased intra-African trade. This development will give impetus to the implementation of the SADC Eastern Africa Community Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, SADC EAC COMESA Tripartite Free Trade Area, and the African Continental Free Trade Area. This facility is a critical milestone in the development of the North-South Corridor, as it will also facilitate access to international markets through linkages to major seaports. In this regard, I wish to express my gratitude to the African Union and SADC for their relentless support and inclusion of this project in the SADC Regional Infrastructure Development Master Plan and the Program for Infrastructure Development in Africa. I am confident that the Kazungula Bridge project would definitely contribute positively towards the achievement of a prosperous Africa as aspired for in the African Union Agenda 2063. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, this multi-million-dollar project required diverse resources and input for the vision to become a reality. Therefore, we are grateful to the cooperating partners who complemented the two governments' efforts through their various contributions. To you, I say thank you. This included financing, equipment and provision of construction and consultant services, among others. And in this regard, I wish to acknowledge the support of the governments of South Korea, Japan, and China, as well as the African Development Bank. This project, I must say, exemplifies the essence of development cooperation and embodies the spirit of solidarity on the global platform. Going forward, we need to ensure that we operationalize this multi-million-dollar facility in an efficient and effective manner to ensure sustainability and the attainment of its intended objectives. In this regard, I'm happy that we have discussed the matter with my brother, President Masisi, and this facility will operate up to 22 hours every day. Whatever difficulties Botswana has, whatever difficulties Zambia has, we ensure that this investment remains available to our people up to 22 hours. So immigration, custom, and all those border workers who may have no accommodation in Zambia or in Botswana at this place will have to come and camp until we organize accommodation for you guys. This will require continued collaboration, ownership, and responsible action on the part of all of us. I've already taken responsibility by ensuring that this border post will remain open, whether we are ready for customs or immigration or not, up to 22 hours. And my brother has assured me the same. So that's responsibility. So for the users, border agencies, surrounding community facilitators, and managers of the facility, I urge you to continue collaborating and take ownership of this facility and be responsible for whatever action you take, because that is what we have done on our part. I look forward in this regard to the establishment of the Kazungula Bridge Authority, which will manage and maintain the facility on behalf of the two governments. And as I say this, I'm speaking for my brother also, because we've already agreed on all these matters. The problem we have with the technocrats and the officials is that you want to clear matters between the two presidents, which we have pronounced publicly. I don't know why it has to be that. When I say, let's go, you have to go. And if the president of Botswana said, let's go, we have to go. I don't know why you keep playing ping pong with us. Stop this habit. I know, because we talk to each other. That's why I'm saying this. And I know that it's just laziness on your part, but we will not tolerate that. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, I know I'm in the mood to campaign, but campaigns haven't started yet. So let me conclude. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, let me conclude by using the adage which goes, in strength and might, she stands unequaled. In strength and might, she stands unequaled. It is indeed befitting that the Kazungula Bridge that we are commissioning today crosses over the mighty Zambezi River, a river whose flow symbolizes life and hope for many. May the intended benefits of the Kazungula Bridge project flow with strength like the mighty Zambezi River over which the bridge crosses. I thank you all, and I ask God's blessing for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a statement by His Excellency, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, President of the Republic of Zambia. There is no doubt the Kazungula Bridge will promote regional integration and trade in the SADC region. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. At this point, let me now invite the PF choir for some entertainment. The PF choir, please.
Thank you. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for the patriotic front choir. I am reliably informed by my unofficial intelligence sources there at the back where I'm sitting that they were here celebrating the spirit of Tshwaragano, the spirit of unity between these two great nations, as you said, Your Excellency, the nations of Botswana and Zambia, the spirit that made this magnificent structure possible. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, the PF Choir. I now invite, ladies and gentlemen, and ask that you rise as I do. His Excellency, Mr. Felipe Jacinto Nyusi, President of the Republic of Mozambique and Chairperson of the Southern African Development Community, to share his statement with us this afternoon.
Dear brothers, to make sure that all SADC countries are here, I will move to another language. And I want to ask all of you with equipment for translation to use number 3 channel. Thank you. Sua Excelência, Presidente Lungu, Presidente da República de Zambia,
Your Excellency, President Lungu, President of the Republic of Zambia,
Presidente Masisi, Excelência, Presidente da República de Botswana,
Your Excellency Mngwesi Masisi, President of the Republic of Botswana,
Sua Excelência Presidente Tshisekedi, Presidente da República Democrática do Congo e Presidente da nossa União Africana,
Your Excellency Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairperson of our African Union,
Sua Excelência Presidente Emerson Mnangagwa, Presidente da República do Zimbábue,
Your Excellency President Emerson Mnangagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe,
Sua Excelência Dr. Mbumba, Vice-Presidente do Namíbia,
Your Excellency Dr. Mumba, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia,
Sua Excelência Thembo Masuku,
Your
Primeiro-Ministro de
Excellency,
Mswatini,
Your Excellency Themba Masuku, Acting Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini,
Senhora Secretária Executiva da SADC,
Your Excellency Executive Secretary of SADC,
Senhora Secretária Geral da Comesa,
Your Excellency the Secretary General of COMESA,
Senhores Ministros, Senhores Chefes das Delegações, Minhas Senhoras, Meus Senhores.
Honorable Ministers, Head of Delegations and Heads of International Organization and Diplomatic Missions, ladies and gentlemen.
Começo por agradecer ao povo, governo e o presidente da República de Zâmbia, meu irmão Edgar Chagwa Lungu, pela honra e privilégio que nos dá de testemunharmos este ato com SADC, como SADC e como Moçambique.
Allow me to begin my remarks by thanking the people, the government, and the President of the Republic of Zambia, my brother Edgar Chagwa Lungu, for the honor and privilege accorded to me to witness this event as SADC and as Mozambique.
Trata-se de passo importante para o tão almejado desenvolvimento socioeconômico.
This is indeed an important step towards our long-cherished socio-economic development,
Não somente da Zâmbia e Botswana, Namíbia e Zimbábue, mas de toda a África Austral, nosso desiderato na SADC, que consiste numa integração econômica regional.
This project will not only benefit Zambia, Botswana, Namibia, and Zimbabwe, but also the entire Southern Africa, as a regional economic integration is one of our aims in SADC.
O comércio interregional continua diminuto, num contexto em que predomina a exportação de produtos primários, entre os quais produtos agrícolas, minérios, hidrocarbonetos destinados a mercado fora da SADC.
Interregional trade remains limited in a context where the export of primary products, mainly agricultural products, minerals, hydrocarbons, to markets outside SADC is predominant.
Foi reconhecendo que persistem desafios nas trocas comerciais e no desenvolvimento sustentável que a região embarcou em investimentos que facilitem a integração regional através do transporte rodoviário e ferroviário, de geração de energia elétrica, turismo, tecnologias de informação e comunicação, entre outras que estão preconizadas no plano diretor de desenvolvimento da SADC, com o qual estão alinhadas as estratégias de cada dos nossos países.
It was in recognition of the prevailing challenges in trade and sustainable development that the region has embarked on investments in infrastructure that facilitate regional interconnection through road and rail transport, power generation, tourism, infrastructure, and information and communication technologies, among other infrastructure provided for in the SADC Regional Infrastructure Development Master Plan, to which national strategies of each of our countries are aligned.
Esta visão foi bem articulada na Conferência Consultiva da SADC, realizada em Windhoek em abril de 2006, onde ficou patente que as infraestruturas de apoio à integração regional constituem uma prioridade.
This vision was well articulated at the SADC conference on infrastructure held in April in Namibia, where it became clear that infrastructure development are a priority for our region.
É na senda desse desígnio que testemunhamos a inauguração desta ponte de Kazungula e o posto fronteiriço de paragem única que remove fronteiras e barreiras no espaço da SADC e consolida as cadeias de valor, sobretudo no turismo.
It is in line with this aspiration that we witness the commissioning of the Kazungula Bridge and one-stop border post, which removes boundaries and barriers in the SADC space and consolidate value chains, particularly in the areas of tourism.
Esta infraestrutura não só materializa dos nossos grandes sonhos, inserido na visão de desenvolvimento de infraestruturas 2027, no respectivo plano diretor de desenvolvimento de infraestruturas da SADC, bem como a declaração sobre o desenvolvimento de infraestruturas aprovados em 2007, 2012 e 2014, respectivamente, como também viabiliza o Programa de Desenvolvimento de Infraestruturas da União Africana.
This infrastructure is not only a materialization of our major dream under the Infrastructure Development Vision 2027 and the respective SADC Regional Infrastructure Development Master Plan and the Declaration on Development of Infrastructures adopted in 2007, 2012, and 2014, respectively, but it also enables the African Union Infrastructure Development Program, PIDA.
Os países utentes do Corredor Norte-Sul, entre a República Democrática do Congo e a República de África do Sul, que cruzam o rio Zambezi, neste posto fronteiriço de Kazungula, entre a Zâmbia e Botswana, e na confluência de 4 países, incluindo Namíbia e o Zimbábue, terão enormes benefícios.
Countries using the North-South corridor between the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Republic of South Africa across the Zambezi River along this Kazungula border post between Zambia and Botswana, and at the convergence of 4 countries, including Namibia and Zimbabwe, will derive huge benefits.
De igual modo, deixarão de existir os constrangimentos de caminhões e para Porto de Walvis Bay, da Namíbia, que até há pouco tempo tinham de guardar dias aqui, tendo em conta que a travessia era garantida por apenas 2 balsas, com capacidade de somente 2 caminhões de cada vez.
Similarly, there will be no more congestions for trucks to and from the port of Walvis Bay in Namibia, which until recently had to wait days here due to the fact that 2 ferries were available for crossing with a capacity of only 2 trucks at a time.
A SADC está de parabéns por trabalhar afincadamente para suprir o déficit de infraestruturas e pelos esforços em curso para a criação do Fundo de Desenvolvimento de SADC.
SADC should be congratulated for working hard to fill the infrastructure deficit and for the ongoing efforts to establish the SADC Development Fund.
A partir desta ponte, podemos chegar a qualquer porto da região austral de África, maiormente Beira, Walvis Bay, Nacala, Durban, entre outros, permitindo maior volume de carga nesses portos em trânsito para os países sem litoral e vice-versa.
From this bridge, we can reach any port in Southern African region, namely Beira, Walvis Bay, Nacala, Durban, among other ports, making it possible to handle greater volumes of cargo in transit from these ports to the landlocked countries and vice versa.
A ponte é, por isso, a expressão prática da nossa integração regional e maior aproximação entre os povos de África Austral e África como um todo, em todas as vertentes econômica, social, política, cultural e não só.
This bridge is therefore a practical expression of our regional integration and closer cooperation between the peoples of Southern Africa and Africa as a whole in all areas such as economic, social, political, cultural, and beyond.
Minhas senhoras e meus senhores, estamos certos de que a operacionalização da ponte de Kazungula trará os seguintes benefícios adicionais em cada uma das economias dos nossos países: o aumento do produto interno bruto, incremento das ligações entre as indústrias nacionais, promoção do emprego para os nossos concidadãos e a expansão das exportações e importações e das trocas comerciais, o que garante que as nossas economias sejam mais robustas.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are confident that the operation of the Kazungula Bridge project will add the following benefits in each of our countries' economies: increased gross domestic product, enhanced links between national industries, job creation for our citizens, and expanded exports and imports and trade, making our economies more robust.
Por outro lado, para além do valor econômico e social, esta ponte trará ganhos políticos e de segurança, com a mitigação das ações de contrabando e tráfico de drogas na nossa região.
On the other hand, in addition to social and economic value, this bridge will bring political and security gains through mitigation of smuggling and illicit drug trafficking in our region.
Esta é uma das formas de ajudar a região da SADC, como um todo, a preparar-se para encarar o crescimento populacional previsto de 72 milhões de pessoas até 2027.
This is one way to help the SADC region as a whole prepare to face projected population growth of about 72 million people by 2027.
Devemos, contudo, mantermos-nos vigilantes contra os que se aproveitam da facilidade de circulação para promover o crime organizado, como a imigração ilegal, contrabando, tráfico de seres humanos, terrorismo e outros.
We must, however, remain watchful against those who take advantage of the facilitation of movement to promote organized crime, such as illegal migration, human trafficking, terrorism, among others.
Termino felicitando a todos os países da SADC
e de forma particular a Zâmbia e ao Botswana, pela iniciativa e financiamento desta majestosa infraestrutura fundamental para as nossas economias.
As I conclude, I congratulate all SADC countries and in particular Zambia and Botswana on the initiative and financing of this majestic infrastructure, which is key to our economies.
Saúdo igualmente aos cofinanciadores internacionais, em particular o Banco Africano de Desenvolvimento, a Agência Japonesa de Cooperação Internacional e a União Europeia por terem acreditado neste projeto que beneficiará a todos nós.
I also commend the international cooperative co-financiers, particularly the African Development Bank, the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, and the European Union for believing in this project that will benefit all of us.
Espero que outros projetos neste e outros corredores sejam implementados, como disse bem o presidente Lungu, como a estrada com a portagem Kasomeno-Moenda e a ponte sobre o rio Luapula entre RDC e Zâmbia.
I hope that other projects in this and other corridors will be implemented, as mentioned by my brother, President Lungu, such as the Kasomeno-Moenda toll road project between the DRC and Zambia and the bridge across the Luapula River.
Bem-haja a integração regional da SADC rumo ao futuro partilhado. Muito obrigado a todos pela atenção.
Long live SADC regional integration towards a shared future. Thank you very much to all of you for your attention.
Muito obrigado. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for sharing specifically the significance of the Kazungula Bridge and the one-stop border post facilities to the improvement, both economically and socially, of the lives of the people of the region. Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite our guest of honor, His Excellency, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, who is also the chairperson of the African Union, a quick entertainment break as we showcase the culture, a little bit of the culture of our beautiful Botswana through dance. Please help me welcome Matsosangwao Arts Ensemble. Matosangwa Art Ensemble, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please. A quick translation of what they're singing at the moment. They are singing about the spirit of friendship. They say they are greeting their friends. And indeed, as has been alluded to by the various heads of state who have shared a few words, as well as the executive secretary of SADC, the spirit of friendship is what has brought us here together. It is the spirit of friendship that has made such a wonderful occasion possible. Of course, having been preceded by great working relationships, great working environment between a lot of partners who share one thing, and that thing being friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite our guest of honor to share a few words, and I'm going to ask that you please rise as I invite His Excellency, Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairperson of the African Union, to share the guest of honor's address this afternoon.
Have a seat, please. Excellence, Monsieur le Président Edgar Chagwa Lungu, Président de la République zambienne.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, Edgar Chagwa Lungu.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président Mokwetsi Eric Masisi de la République du Botswana.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Mokwetsi Eric.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président Philippe Jacinto Nyusi de la République de Mozambique.
Your Excellency, the President Philippe Jacinto Nyusi, the President of the Republic of Mozambique.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président Emerson Mnangagwa de la République du Zimbabwe.
Your Excellency of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa.
Excellences, Messieurs les représentants du Royaume de Mswati et de la République, des représentants des chefs d'État du Royaume de Mswati et de la République de la Namibie.
The representative of the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Madame la haut-commissaire de la République d'Afrique du Sud au Botswana.
Madame the High Commissioner of the Republic of South Africa.
Madame la secrétaire exécutive de la SADC.
Madame the Secretary Executive of SADC.
Madame la secrétaire générale du COMESA.
Madame the Secretary General of COMESA.
Mesdames et messieurs les membres du gouvernement de la République de Zambie.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Zambian Government Republic.
Honorable ministre de Province du Sud.
Honorable Minister of Southern Province.
Mesdames et messieurs, distingués invités à vos titres et qualités respectifs.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, as per your titles and respective qualities.
Le pont que nous inaugurons ce jour sur le fleuve Zambèze s'inscrit résolument dans la vision grandiose de l'agenda 2063 de l'Afrique que nous voulons construire et dont l'une des aspirations fondamentales est l'intégration régionale, notamment par la création d'un marché unique africain pour lequel la zone de libre-échange africaine, ZLECAf, plante le cadre institutionnel.
The bridge we are inaugurating today across the Zambezi River decidedly subscribes in the grand vision of the Agenda 2063 of Africa that we would like to build and whose one of the fundamental aspiration is the regional integration with the creation
of an African single market for which the African Free Trade Zone, ZLECAf, has made an institutional platform.
Ce gigantesque ouvrage artistique et technique répond à une vision et une stratégie cadre pour le développement des infrastructures à l'échelle régionale et continentale dans les domaines de l'énergie, du transport et des télécommunications.
This gigantic artistic and technique work responds to a vision and a framework strategy for the development of infrastructures at regional and continental levels in the domain of energy, transport, and telecommunication.
Par ailleurs, ce pont entre la Zambie et le Botswana, avec connexion à d'autres pays de la région, dont la République démocratique du Congo, est une réalisation d'une opportunité singulière, surtout en ce moment où la zone de libre-échange continentale africaine, ZLECAf, est entrée dans sa phase de l'effectivité.
Besides this bridge between Zambia and Botswana, with the connection to other regional countries such as the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is an achievement of opportunity, especially at this moment of African continental free trade, ZLECAf, that has entered into its phase of effectiveness.
Il est un pas décisif dans la réduction du déficit structurel de communication et d'échange sur le continent. En cela, il s'inscrit dans la concrétisation du programme pour le développement des infrastructures de base en Afrique, dit programme PIDA, piloté par la Commission et dont les organes d'exécution sont la Banque africaine de développement et l'agence NEPAD.
This is a decisive step in the reduction of structural deficit in communication and exchange on the continent. Therefore, it subscribes in the concretization of the program for the development of the basic infrastructure in Africa, said the PIDA program, piloted by the Commission and whose executive organs are African Development Bank and the NEPAD agency.
En effet, il ne peut y avoir d'intégration économique régionale réelle et efficiente, ni de libre circulation des biens et des services sans une intégration et une interconnexion physique du continent et de ses 5 régions.
There can't be a real and efficient regional economical integration, neither free trade of goods and services, without integration and physical interconnection of the continent and with its 5 regions.
À cet égard, les ponts de cette envergure constituent autant de passerelles entre nos États et nos peuples qu'un facteur de fluidité des activités économiques sans lesquelles rien de durable ne peut être construit pour l'unité et la solidarité africaine et la prospérité de notre continent.
To this, bridges of such a nature make between our state and our people a factor of fluidity in the flow of economical activities. Without it, nothing sustainable can be built for the unity and the solidarity of Africa, for Africa and for the prosperity of the continent.
Excellences, Messieurs les présidents et chefs d'État, Mesdames et Messieurs, distingués invités à vos titres et qualités,
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, as per your titles and qualities.
comme je l'ai affirmé le 6 février 2021 à Addis Abeba en Éthiopie, dans le discours d'acceptation de mon mandat à la tête de l'Union africaine, le démarrage des échanges dans le cadre de la ZLECAf représente un acte d'indépendance économique de l'Afrique. Par cette déclaration, j'ai voulu exprimer ma ferme conviction en notre capacité collective de réaliser les objectifs assignés à la zone de libre-échange continentale.
As I affirmed it on the 6th of February 2021 in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, in my speech of acceptance of my term as head of the African Union, the launch of exchanges in ZLECA framework represents an act of economical independence for Africa. By this declaration, I would like to express my firm conviction in our collective capacity of implementing the objectives assigned to the free trade zone at the continental level.
L'édification et l'inauguration du pont de Kazungula aujourd'hui en est un symbole éloquent.
The construction and the inauguration of the Kazungula Bridge today is a symbol of eloquence.
Je ne peux, au nom de l'Union africaine, que féliciter ses promoteurs, leurs excellences, messieurs les présidents de la République de Zambie et celui du Botswana, et nous inviter à nous inspirer de leur bel exemple pour réaliser le rêve des pères fondateurs de l'unité africaine. Je vous remercie.
On behalf of the African Union, I would like to congratulate the promoters, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia and of the Republic of Botswana, and asking them to invite us so that they inspire us of their good achievements to accomplish the dream of the founder fathers of the African unity. I thank you.
Merci.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairperson of the African Union, Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo. Ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to the end of this afternoon's program, the official commissioning ceremony for the Kazungula Bridge and one-stop border post project facilities. Once again, a very big thank you to the governments of Botswana and Zambia. A very big thank you to the development partners, without whom this may have been a difficult endeavor. And of course, a very big thank you to all the heads of state and the representatives of the various heads of states from the region who were gracious enough to accept and honor our invitation. Ka Setswana re a leboga batsadi.